Hi. Are we ready? Yes. Hello, my name is Alex, and I'm a drummer. So I have a problem. I play really loud music, and I usually do it alone because I usually don't know where to get musicians of the same skills and with the same music tastes. Social networks usually doesn't work in this sense because there is just no ability to find, to search for the people with the same music skills or with different instruments or with similar interests in styles. So we found the solution. We built the website called Meetallica.com where people are able to find fellow musicians with the same skills, with different instruments, and working with within the same style. And more than that, they will be able to find the rehearsal location to play together with suitable instruments, with suitable equipment, and nearby. That means that, for example, working people would not have to leave, let's say, business location, business district, to meet each other and to play, let's say, 1 hour in the work break. So our alpha version, which has been built in the recent 48 hours, is provide you the ability to find people with instruments that you are interested in. For example, me as a drummer are not interested in other drummers, but I need guitarists, I need bassists, and maybe, let's say, keyboardists. Also, I want to find people with similar skills. For example, I'm an intermediate drummer. I'm not interested in beginners, or I am not really unable to play with jazz musicians who are really advanced. And so I register myself on this website and see Adam, who play this on the same level, within the same similar style, and on different instruments. And so that's all. We point the time, we choose the time, we choose the location nearby each other, and meet together. And we want to make our revenue on booking the locations, and by providing teachers who would help people to learn, who would help people to like grow the skill together, and maybe some kind of services of producers for amateur bands and amateur musicians. We are already connected with a few professionals. We get the advice from Ahto Abner, who is pretty famous Estonian drummer, and we get the feedback from Daniil Svetlov from St. Petersburg in Russia, who run pretty huge school called Drum Stars. And so they already said that they are, as professionals, are interested in this service. So our next plan is to grow database here in Tallinn and then switch to bigger locations. And that's basically it. Thank you very much.
So again, during the discussions, your target group, your customer profile, was a bit vague, and now you mentioned mostly as a revenue source these rooms and teachers, which would hint that it's more professional musicians, and also your consultants were professional musicians. So, but could you describe your target group?
Amateur musicians who work full-time on the job and who doesn't have time and the ability to play like full-time, but they have the enthusiasm in music, and they have the money to pay for the service of professionals and for the rehearsal rooms.
And is it so that this kind of people also do not belong into these social networks that actually knows much of the information that you want to provide? The professional musicians have their networks, but these amateurs don't.
Yes, it is correct. So this is, thank you very much. It is very important to understand that 90% of musicians currently are not connected to each other in any way.
It's probably quite hard to get it going because you need enough people who have registered in order to get people interested to search from there, the other musicians. So it's quite tricky. But what kind of size of the city should be there, where it has point to do it? Because you have to be somewhere where people can actually meet.
Yes, I think a couple of words about the size of the community. So we are growing on allowing people to register, so like to be able to be found, and then second step is to be able to search. And about the size of the city. So, for example, in Helsinki, which is quite average city, they have approximately 600 only metal bands who are already playing together. So this means it's approximately 1,500 people. And if we presume that it is like, well, the market is 10 times bigger. So this means 15,000 people only in Helsinki, 15,000 users who can be involved in it. And for such big cities as St. Petersburg, we are talking about tens of thousands of users.
How many times do you think one person will return to your site?
Approximately, well, we would like to stick users to our service with the booking engine. So this means that they are not only allowed to find each other, but also to book the rehearsal locations. And approximately this means it's twice a month.